What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is a beautiful Thursday on February 8th. Of course, it was the NBA trade deadline today. I have been busy super duper all day, and I'm ready to put in some slips for the next hour or so. A little less than an hour, more like 54 minutes till 6 p.m. So, hope everyone's having a great night or a great day so far. But if you want to check out any of the tools we are about to use today, make sure to check out the first link in the description. Use code crushables. 25% off your first month using these tools. But let's just get straight into it, because one of my favorite things to actually place entries on is on the board. It just got on the board, and that is, get ready for it, guys, CS2, man. CS2 is one of my favorite things to put entries on right now. I'm not gonna lie. Almost like it better than NBA, because it's just been treating me a lot better. But so let's just get straight to it. So we are going to try to build out a CS2 slip right now, actually, because there has been some value that hit the board. Not as much as I thought there would be, though, because all those guys are from FaZe. Never mind. I don't think we can do it all CS2 slip, unfortunately. But how we doing, man? How we doing? How are we doing? We got about 53 minutes. Let's check out all the apps, of course. We're going to build out some slips for the next hour or so. There is some value on the board, though, so we don't have to do an all CS2 slip, obviously. So let's go ahead and start with frozen under 17 headshots. So let's start with that. Frozen under 17 headshots. Brokey, same team. We have an under. I already took that earlier. Going to try to stay away from that. Surreal over 12.5 map 1 kills. Okay. Got some map 1 props on the board. Surreal. And then Ben Simmons under 13.5 rebounds and assists. Don't love that play as much. Grell over 4.5. Frozen under 33. Lucky over 1. Steph Curry, Halliburton over 7.5 assists. Doesn't look terrible. That's still available. Especially that being the line being that low. I know it's because obviously, or is that 3-pointers made? Oh, it's 3-pointers made. I thought that was assists. No wonder why. I was like, why is that line so low? Okay. I mean, since these CS2, you know what? Let's just build out all CS2 slip. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So since some of these other plays are so good, we could probably just go ahead and put these in. Haji over 14.5. Other books had it at 16, so that actually doesn't look too bad either. So if you guys want to tell this in a second, I'm gonna have it in here for you. Haji over, what was that again? 14.5 map kills. And he is playing Sprout, so that's actually correlation right there as well, which is nice. We're getting some correlation there. So he's on 3D Max. We have a Sprout player, I believe, or that's Endpoint. Oh, they're not playing each other. Never mind, I'm tripping. Ozuwu over 13.5. Keep going down the board here. Over 13.5. No correlation yet so far, but I'm still okay playing these. Kayubi over 13.5. Fnatic. We have no. Okay, so these are all going to be on different teams. We're probably going to do a correlation slip at the end, of course, like we usually do. And then Snappy over 23.5 map kills, or Magisk under 30, or Slind on Endpoint, which we got an Endpoint play already. Fnatic. We're going to have to come all the way down to Snappy at 23.5. I don't absolutely hate, so we'll do that. Snappy over 23.5. We'll put this first one in, all CS2. Oh wait, I guess we do have one player from another team. Fnatic Falcons, Fnatic Endpoint, 3D Max Endpoint. We have 2 Endpoint players. Let's remove Ozuwu then. We need to go to a different person with no Endpoint. I think we got Fnatic Falcons. Maybe just make it a 5 flex. Let's make it a 5 flex. Put that link in here for you guys to start this stream off. All CS2. There might be a correlation CS2 slip as well. Under on Frozen, over on Surreal, over on Haji, over on Kyubi, and over on Snappy. So Frozen right now, under 17. Map 1 to 2 headshots. You got Underdog listing it at 15.5 and Hot Streak at 15.5. You got Brokey, which we couldn't do because obviously they're on the same team. Skip that one because I took it earlier. Brokey, still same team. Surreal over 12.5. You have two other books listing at 14.5. And then if you come down, we did an all CS2 slip. We went to next Haji over 14.5. Books at 16. Slime over 14.5. I think it's Slime the next one we took, or did we skip Slime? I think we had to skip Slime. You get the point. The discrepancies are there, which is why we've taken those plays. But let's move on to Underdog. If you guys first time being here, you guys know, or if you've been here before, you guys know I cannot play on Underdog, so I will not have a link for you guys. So this would just be at your own discretion to put this in if you would like. So you got a pretty nice League of Legends play. Hot Streak has at 3.5 with minus 148 odds. Under on Luger, if you want to go ahead and put that in. You got some fantasy scores as well, or you could come down to looks like they're on different teams. I don't know what Underdogs, I don't know if they're playing each other. I don't know what Underdogs rules are on League of Legends because I don't play on it, but Dice under 4. You got Hot Streak at 3.5 with minus 155 odds, and then Roop over 2.5. If you want to build a 3 flex, you can come down here to Ben Krike out of Iowa over 11.5 points. You got minus 158 odds with the average of minus 143. Draymond over, not as great of as a play, only one data point. Usually on the esports plays, I don't mind the one data point, but on like, you know, obviously NBA and all that, I usually like multiple data points. All right, let's go to Parlay Play. We got anything over here? A lot of value on Parlay Play at the moment. Let's open up Parlay Play. Let's open up Parlay Play and see if we can get anything going. So Stephen Curry, Halliburton under 51 points. So a lot of combinations here. Less than 51 points. You got Anthony Simons and Kate Cunningham over 48.5 points. You got Donovan Mitchell over 29.5 points and rebounds. Obviously, I cannot send a link on Parlay Play either, so this would just have to be you putting this in as fast as possible alongside with me. Draymond Green points over 7 doesn't look too bad, so we'll come to that one. And then we might go back to that Super Bowl play. Over 7 points. Keep clicking Prizepicks on accident. Fultz doesn't look too bad. I'm going to try to keep it today. So we'll do Fultz over or under 11.5 points. I got bumped already. Never mind. Javon Kinlaw, LeBron, and Jokic under. Let's come back to this Kittle, Kelsey under 123.5 receiving yards. Come up to that. You guys want to play that, or you could make this. You could just go grab something else if you wanted to. Let's refresh, see if anything else pops up. Donovan Mitchell, Draymond Green plays gotten better. Kaminga over 5.5 rebounds. Let's remove the Super Bowl play. Let's try to keep things tonight. Over 5.5 rebounds. And then Gobert under 14.5 or Dylan Trump under. Gobert under 14.5. We'll do that one. See if we can get this in. Under 14.5. Less. No, I'm just going to leave it. We'll go that. And please update your app to the latest version and to place this contest. What? What does that even mean? How do I update my app? There's a damn website. Do I have to? I've never had that happen. And of course, it's all gone now. Wow. Well, I've never dealt with that before. Don't know what that's all about. But whatever. It's fine. I'll just move on. If you got that in, I recommend putting that in. I guess I won't put that in. I'm not gonna try to type it all out again. I don't know what that means. What is that? Has anybody dealt with that? You have to update your app on Parlay Play? No idea. Whatever. I'll move on. I'm going to bettor now. Let's see what bettor has in store for us. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing very good at the moment. So we'll move on to dabble, one of my favorite apps, although the last like 3 days it's been kicking my butt, not gonna lie. But we can bounce back here, hopefully, with tonight. I have barely put anything in on dabble. I've just tailed Dustin a couple times, but I'm ready to maybe cook up an entry here if we can find something. I think I took Ben Simmons already, so we may not have anything. Ben Simmons, do I have that already? I have Ben Simmons over 12.5. Yeah, I already have that. So I don't want to overexpose. I already have Ben Simmons tonight. There's the Kaminga play is probably going to get better as the night goes on. But outside of that, nothing that really stands out to me. My dabble at is crushables. Crushables is my dabble at. But right now, I'm not really seeing anything. If you haven't put this in, if you haven't put in Ben Simmons tonight, you could do over 12.5 rebounds and assists on Ben Simmons, over 5.5 rebounds on Kaminga, and then Evan Mobley over 7 rebounds actually just popped up. Here, let's try to build something. Since that Mobley play popped up, we're going to go maybe an all rebound slip so far. We probably won't have all rebounds, but Evan Mobley over 7 rebounds and Kaminga over 5.5 rebounds. I've not taken either of those. Do Halliburton over first quarter points. DeRozan assists over 5. He burned me the other night on this. Don't love that play just yet. Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points. Some books have it at 26.5. Do we just double down on Cleveland? Why y'all sleeping on Boom? Oh no, I was just instructed to show the main. I don't know. I only have ever played on Boom for the correlation slips in NFL. I have not played it outside of that. Is Boom cool? Maybe I need to start playing on it more. I literally only play it for the correlation. That's when I ever used it. Does DGF show goblins? It does not. PRA under DiVincenzo 36. Do I just double down on Ben Simmons and really rely on this guy and build out a slip with Ben Simmons? Oh man, that's tough, but I might do it. Kaminga and Evan Mobley over 5.5 rebounds. Rebounds over Garland. Halliburton over first quarter points. Simmons is the best play I see on the board. DeMar DeRozan, I don't like how some books have it at plus 100, which is why I don't like that play as much. This under 2. Screw it. The Nets traded Dinwiddie today. Dennis Schroeder is not going to play today, obviously, yet. I guess I'll double down on Ben Simmons. Don't love it, but hopefully it works out. 12.5 rebounds and assists on Ben Simmons. We'll do it. All right, I'm about to put this in. I'll put a notification for it. Stream slip. Crushables is my username on Dabble. Yeah, I don't hate the Ben Simmons play. I might as well play it again. I mean, it seems like a good play. The man doesn't like to score the ball, so he should just pass it every time he gets the basketball. And you know, obviously loves to fill out the stat sheet. That's something he's always been good at. So, and it's a, you know, good play as far as odds are concerned. So we'll just double down on it. Usually not something I like to do. Probably won't do a 5-man tonight. I've been getting killed on the 5-mans. Obviously Colin Sexton was super unlucky. Probably just stick with the 3-mans. And then we can go to Fliff. I've not put anything in on Fliff today. See what we got on Fliff. Cade Cunningham, or sorry, this is what we need. Cade Cunningham under 4.5 rebounds. Vassell under 28.5 at -125. Kuminga over 5.5. So some plays we've taken. So Vassell or Cade Cunningham under, like, all looks pretty good on Fliff if you want to play any of those. I might do the... I'm going to do the Vassell play on Fliff. Antonio Spurs. I'm assuming some of you may have gotten this earlier at better odds if you have this. If you have DG, have the optimizer, because I'm sure this was better earlier, or maybe it hasn't changed. I have no idea. Devin Vassell under 28.5. We'll go ahead and play that tonight on Fliff. What's your dabble? My dabble name is Crushables. Dabble name is Crushables. Put that in there. Kuminga bumped. Damn, he got bumped that fast. Yeah, I saw someone say that Dabble has been bumping things quickly. So is it an end of an era on Kuminga or on Dabble bumping stuff? They used to be pretty slow at doing it, and I've heard they've been really fast at today. Although Ben Simmons hasn't moved. I got him earlier at 12.5, so he's still the same. I still love Dabble, though. So, someone said don't sleep on Boom. I never look at Boom. So let's see what Boom has. Boom? There's some good value on Boom. I have no funds in Boom right now, but maybe I need to stop sleeping on Boom. There's actually some good stuff here. Over 3.5 assists on Vassell. Under on Ben Simmons' rebound, which goes against everything we've played so far. Stephen Curry under 5.5 assists. Draymond Green under 6.5. And Booker under 6.5. So, I think Dabble just doesn't get a lot of users when I think Dabble just doesn't get a lot of users, so when 100 people all smash the same line, they have to pull it off. Yeah, potentially. Sense. All right. So I want to get a bettor slip in if possible, but bettor when it first came out to DGF, it was so good at like leaving lines on the board. So we got something. We could build something on bettor, whatever you like to call it. Rebounds under 3.5 on Hallie. Pretty good juice on that, actually. Halliburton under 3.5 rebounds. Claxton over 24.5 PRA. Should be a lot of, obviously, some trades happening with them today. They traded Royce O'Neal and Dinwiddie, so more usage to go around. Josh Hart over 5.5 assists I'm going to go to. Jalen Brunson is out tonight, so that should help that play as well. Hardenstein over 3.5. Do we want to double down on Knicks players? I don't hate it. I'll do it. I'll double down. Over 3.5 assists. I'll do 2 Knicks players. Why not? And then Gobert over a steal. Got Suggs over 16.5 PRA. Some book has it at 17.5. We'll do the Suggs play. We'll do the Suggs play. Over 6.5 PRA on Jalen Suggs. That'll be the first, as long as nothing's bumped here, that'll be the first slip we put in on bettor. We'll take it. And nothing got bumped. Okay, so the slip is Halliburton under 3.5 rebounds. Claxton over 24.5. Books have it at 25.5. So getting a huge discrepancy there. Skip the Kelsey play for now. We got Nikita. I skipped that one as well. Although that wouldn't have been bad to put in if you wanted to. You could take one of the Knicks players and put in Nikita Kucherov if you want to instead. But I took both assists on Hardenstein and Josh Hart. Just assume this team with no Jalen Brunson, this team should just be passing the ball around like crazy. So I would not be too surprised if both these guys did hit that over. And then you got Cade we could have done, but there is I kind of like the Suggs play just a little bit better. One being at 17.5, and the juice is just a little bit better. Plus Pinnacle At minus 144 makes me feel good about this Suggs play. Bettor does have so much potential. I have been very unlucky on it. Have not gotten lucky on it at all lately. There is a Rashee Rice discount I didn't even notice. 57.5 receiving yards on Rashee Rice. So I could have put that in. Probably should have, but whatever. Keep punching my mic. All right, let's go to Prizepicks again. See if Prizepicks has anything new. I added Cooch, nice. Hopefully it works out for you. Fantasy scores. Took Brokey, or we took some CS2 plays already. Let's take out the fantasy scores really quickly. So that's all. We took a lot of these yet. DeMar DeRozan under 4.5 rebounds. Nurkic over 24.5 points rebounds. Only one data point there. Dylan Dern under 13.5 rebounds. Under on Cade Cunningham. So lines are favoring Cade and Duren under. I'm assuming. I mean, it's the Blazers and the Pistons playing tonight. You think Cam Thomas will go over 3.5 rebounds? Let's look. Do I have a dabble correlation slip for the Super Bowl? Yeah, there actually is one on my profile right now. It's the only one I've put in so far. I might put in more. We'll see. Cam Thomas over 3.5 rebound. What is that on? I don't see it on Prizepicks. Have you used the website LineMate? It's pretty neat. No, I haven't actually. Where were you wanting to see the Cam Thomas play? What app? I don't see it on Prizepicks. Unless I'm just being stupid. I don't see it. Underdog. All right, we can go look at Underdog. Cam Thomas over 3.5 rebounds. We shall see what it's looking like. There is some good plays on Underdog. So just really quickly, if you want to put in a 3-man slip on Underdog, I would do this if I could. Siakam over 3.5 assists. Damian Lillard under 8. Kobe White under 11. You could do a 3-man there. You could, come down and put in some of these League of Legends plays around here if you wanted to. So potential 3-man slip on Underdog if you want to put that in. I can't, Matthew. I can't use Underdog for whatever reason. It's not allowed where I live. I don't know why. I would 100% be on Underdog, but I can't. I literally can't. It says it's not allowed where I live right now. It's kind of stupid. It used to be, which is why I have no idea. Cam Thomas is right now. Books are favoring the under on his rebounds. Yeah. So I don't know if I'd play the over, and the under is pretty 50-50. Type the play. What do you mean? Yeah, Cam Thomas rebounds doesn't look good on the over as far as the data shows. No problem, man. Draymond Green listed available to play. Draymond was out. That would have been huge for Kuminga's rebounds, but it's all good. Looks like they may have bumped things, or it just went down. Under 13.5. Obviously, Ben Simmons took 12.5. It's at 13.5 on Underdog, so feel good about that. Go back to dabble again. One thing I also need to do, which actually I'm going to do right now. Damian Lillard under 3.5 3-pointers made. I took that earlier, I think. Kobe White assists has gotten okay. Mobley still took that. But one thing I need to do is I need to put in these hockey slips for dabble. I've not done that tonight. And then if you guys want, we could do a correlation slip together on CS2 as well if you guys want that. Let's go put these dabble slips in on or put these NHL slips on Dabble, though. They only got 2 on the board right now. Might be more later. I'm going to put these in, though. Let's hit a fat hockey slip. Yeah, I usually play the correlation slips on Dabble. Obviously, Prizepicks has nerfed correlation for NHL. DGFantasy has found a new way to do correlation for NHL. Which I might put those in, but I can't show every single Dabble. I can't show every single correlation slip tonight, so I'm just gonna show these 2 because I'm about to put them in anyway on Dabble. So if you guys want to tail these, you can. Darcy under, Aaron under, Evan Rodriguez under, Gustav Forling under, Matthew under. So we're basically hoping the Panthers don't get any shots on goal tonight. Sam Bennett under. So all these guys just don't shoot at all to the goal. No goals. All right, so we're gonna put that in. First one in there. All right. We'll do that in a second. Let me put these in and then we can do that. Calgary Flames versus New Jersey Devils. Simon Nemec block shots under. Michael Backlund under points. E-Tech under. Kinsey under. Igor under, I assume, or Nassim. And then Noah Handfan is not on the board. Noah Handfan is not on the board. Hannafin. Do I put the other Calgary player in there or do I just not do it? That's the question. Debating what I want to do. I guess we could just do a 5-man on it because he's not on there anymore. Or I could just put the other Calgary player. I don't know. Debating what I want to do here. What do you guys think? Should we put the other Calgary player or just make it a 5-man? Place it 5, make it a 5. Let's do 5. Yeah, let's do 5. All right, putting that in. All right. I know some people probably had this on already. All right, we just did a 5-man on that. All right, so we got those. I'm gonna put in this CS2 slip as well. CS2 correlation's been pretty good. I had two 5 of 6s today. Really unfortunate off this. That's the underdog one I just showed on accident if you want to put that in. All right. Let's go ahead and put this in. It doesn't expose to what we put in earlier either, which is nice. So I'm going to put this in. I'll share this with chat. And then we can do whatever we want for the rest of the stream. But then real quick. All right. So Brokey over 30. Hunter over 26.5. Boros under. Glaive less, under 26. NLL over first map. Wonder why it's only one map. I wonder if they're just playing one map. I don't know. Whatever. More. And then Dijoko over 14. Well, I would have put in a 6 flex on it, but the guy, he was off the board, so I didn't know what to do. So yeah, it sucks, but whatever. All right, I'll share this with you guys. Make sure I put it in right. Brokey, Hunter, under Boros, under Glev, over. Yep, we're good. All right. Also, it wasn't a 5 flex technically on Dabble. It was all in, so I don't know if that makes a difference. But yeah, unfortunately, Noah Hannafan being off the board, just I couldn't really put the whole slip in like I wanted. All good though. All right. We got a couple CS2 plays in on Prizepicks. Nothing else. All right. Is there anything else you guys wanted to look at? Still got a bit of time. I thought it was almost 6 already. Still got a bit of time. Optimizer. Is there anything you guys wanted to see that you're curious to look at? Still a lot of these rebounds. Still not much on Prizepicks. Some of these plays could get good. Could jump the gun on some of them, but Bradley Beal under 26.5, DeRozan under 5.5. By the way, I have a few, Richard, on my profile right now on Dabble Crushables. By the way, who was here the other night when I put in that 4-pick power play on DeRozan? Do you guys remember that on the Wemby discount? Or was it no, it was the taco. Who was here? Was anybody here that night when I put in that 4 power on accident? Because that should have hit, but the Bulls and Timberwolves went to OT, bro. That was so annoying, man. That was so annoying. That 4-pick power I put in on accident and shared it with you guys. Yeah, everything hit other than DeRozan, but the only reason why DeRozan went over is because it went to overtime, bro. That was so irritating. That sucked really badly. Basketball slip on Dabble. Kobe White over 5 assists. All right, I have not done Kobe White just yet. Let's play something else. Why not? I'll do another Dabble slip. PRA on Halliburton doesn't look too bad. Kobe White over 5 assists. The Bulls. Halliburton over PRA. Halliburton must still be on a minutes restriction. That's 2. Simmons, we already have that a couple times. Siakam, I'm not doing both Pacers players. Every single book seems to love the under on Cade tonight. Guess we just do Cade. Like everyone, it feels like every book loves the under on Cade tonight. But self assist under Strom Cade. If you have not tailed anything from me, you could put Kuminga back in there with Halliburton, and you could also do Mobley and Kuminga. R.A. White. Or I could do a 5-man like a psychopath. Huh, do I want to do a 5-man? Mango over 5.5, 7 over. Do Simmons again for a 3rd time and let him screw me tonight if he doesn't go over. or Halliburton PRA, and then do Halliburton PRA if we wanted to make that a 5-man. I might do it. Go big or go home, right? Kaminga over. Someone said this was bumped earlier, I think, but I still see it. Screw it. Gonna make it a 5-man. Kaminga. If you don't want to overexpose, go ahead. You don't have to tail this if you don't want to, but I'll do it for the fun of it. Mobley over 5 or over 7 rebounds, and Hallie. Or no, I think it's Simmons. We're going back to Ben Simmons again. He's gonna be the reason why this doesn't hit. I know it, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Rebounds and assists. Kobe White over 5, Halliburton over 30, coming over 5.5, Mobley over 7, and over on Ben Simmons. There is our basketball slip. Number 2, 5-man for the vibes. All right. All basketball slip is done. I think that is going to be it. Unless if you guys have anything else to ask me before I sign out of here. Gonna double check really quickly. I'm not missing anything. A lot of the CS2 plays still, which we've already put in. As someone who's learning how to use daily grind, I want to know why you look so far down the list instead of the green higher odds to hit. Well, for me, part of it, well, depending on what app you're talking about. If you're talking about Dabble, I don't ever play the push potential props. The 1 and the 2s, I don't ever play them just because they have so much push potential. Some people do, but I don't play them personally. I know Sports by Dustin doesn't, and he knows about this stuff a lot more than I do. So I don't ever take the push potential props on Dabble. As far as Prizepicks is concerned, it's because I usually don't play the fantasy scores. It's because it's not an actual, like, I get it's something to do with their it just adds up all the stats to the fantasy score. And I've just never had luck with fantasy score, but you're more than welcome to play it. And then the other part is I've played some of these. I don't want to overexpose to some of these League of Legends plays and the CS2 plays. I just put some slips in on those. That's also another part of it. So I hope that answered your question. Unless there was another app you were talking about. That is why sometimes I skip over some of the... Any correlation slips? I put in one earlier in the chat already. Those links in the chat. If you can't see them anymore, let me know. I'll share them again. But other than that, I'm probably going to end it here. Where's basketball? I got a couple slips on in on Dabble already on basketball. So if you want to go tail some of the slips on Dabble that we did, more than welcome to go do that. Jalen Duren just popped up under 6.5. That looks good. We could do one more with we could do the 3-man again with Kobe White, Duren, and Halliburton. All right, I'll do one more Dabble slip and I'll call it good. Just because I don't have a 3-man with Kobe White and Hallie. I made it a 5-man. Kobe White's gone. Just kidding. I don't see Kobe White anymore. Never mind. We're probably not getting that in. Where can I find it? I'm new. I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, on Dabble? we see underdog screen one last time? Absolutely. Let me just double check Kobe White was removed. If he is, then whoever won't do this. Yeah, he's gone. So I guess we got him in that 5-man. All right, underdog screen. Awesome, man, awesome. Damian Lillard under 3.5 3-pointers made. It looks great. I got that on dabble already. Ben Simmons under. If you want to come all the way down here, you got some of these fantasy scores of League of Legends plays. Don't be scared to play the fantasy scores if you want to. I just personally don't. I just personally don't play them. Overkill. What's overkill? Even Chinzo. Miles McBride. Come all the way down here. This play might get better. I mean, you got minus 189 odds on this book. That's pretty crazy. All right, guys. If you want to check out any of these tools, link is down in the description below. First link in the description. Use code crushables for 25% off your first month. That is 25% off your first month. But I think I'm gonna sign off on that note. Other than that, guys, I'm going to I'm gonna end it here. So hope you guys have a great night. Hopefully we cash some slips. We won't know about CS2 tomorrow, but basketball, hopefully basketball treats us great tonight. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next time I stream. Have a great night. Let's cash.